did in the last stream after what absolute shambles happened. I think that's a cool effort, by the way. What do you guys reckon? But anyway, I've decided that I cannot be asked anymore. So I've decided to give up. And just do this. Well, actually, we're doing F12020 driver career mode. I'm slightly hyped. I've already got one in progress, but we're going to start a new one. Because it makes sense. What one looks most like me? He looks sort of like me. Yeah. So does he. I still want AR-12 users. How many are there? Jesus. Never knew that was this many. Also, I've also noticed something. Is this been why do all the people that are black either have massive cheeks or their head looks like a kidney bean? Like why? Why is that? Something I want to know. So what don was it? No, it wasn't that Don. Is it this geezer? I think it was this. It was this Don, wasn't it? I mean, the nose is alright. We'll go with him. But we're not from any of, as much as I like Australia, but we are a firm Brit. No, not Leo. Alright, is there one? That
Hawk.
yeah, I'll be like a parrot. No, falcon. Sorry. That's what I'm thinking of. Kamikaze. That's why it's not on there.
Coroner. Shaw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be Bart Simpson.
Simpson. Skip.
Is there a trip? I wanna know. Oh, God's sake. No, I can't. None's not.
Falcon.
Paragon Falcon, because they're very fast. And I'd like to think I'm very fast. 32, because that's my favourite number.
Welcome to the beginning of your Formula One journey.
Be quiet.
Before competing at the top level,
Formula 2 is one of...
They aren't. Alright, I don't want to start at Williams, or I used to start at Alfa Romeo because it's Ferrari and it's a decent team and they would sign a young player, and because they've got Kimi, and in real life that could be a good option because you could learn, because of how experienced Kimi is, you could learn so much from him. But I've realised that the Alfa Romeo has got abysmal downforce, and I thought Alfa, because maybe Renault, I mean, nobody really goes with them, do they? But they're like a midfield team, so they wouldn't really sign a youngster, I don't think. McLaren just no. Alpha Tauri, they've just signed Yuki, so yeah. But Williams is just like, no. But it would be a great place to start, because it would be a very good car to get used to F1 in. Actually, no, screw it. We'll sign for Williams once we're done. We'll bump it up to. I like a bit of a challenge, so 65. We'll go feature race 50, sprint race 25. Okay. Full, because I'm not a wuss. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't actually know how that works. I don't know how you start properly, so medium, otherwise the car doesn't turn. Ignore the traction control. I don't know how you turn on any of all of this. I do that myself. And manual we'll put on. Safety car's off though. I think it's fixed off for some reason. Unless I can change it here. No, that's the one I was just on. No, the safety car's fixed off. Right, anyway. So, we start off in the Red Bull Ring, I think midway through the season, I believe. And I'm in a battle for the F2 World Championship. And it's our job, it's basically what we've got to do is we just got to win the F2 World Championship. So, but yeah. It is a good track. But the question is, where are we qualified?
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Luca Giotto starts from pole position today, with Nicholas Latifi alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Joe, Falcon, Nikita Mazepin, and
Oh God, I've picked Sir Spins-a-Lot as my teammate. No! How is Mahavir Ranganathan? How is he frauded 13th? Fair play to the lad. Yeah, but I've just... Sir Spins-a-Lot is my teammate. No. I mean, I'm just Jeff. I'm going to keep that strategy. I don't care. Actually, oh yeah, there's none. Like, I'm just going to keep the car as it is. Go. Not at the best start. He's gonna cover. Can we go round the outside? Michael Schumacher would be proud. We've apparently hit Sir Spins a lot, but we've just gone and got someone that was Giotto on out of the corner. I'm not gonna try to get Latifi there because we're way too far back.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
But we get a good run out the corner and we're in his slipstream. Gonna have to get him on the brakes here. He's gonna push us. But that's a just brake way before here, or after him, and that's up to first. Latifi's looking round the outside there, but he's decided no, I'm not doing that. Which is fair enough. Alright, we just got to hold this now. Run wide there, didn't mean to do that. Obviously we're going to get the fastest lap because we're in first. And Latifi's gaining and then we're gaining from him, so like it's a bit of mixed at the moment. Well, that's 1 second now. Alright, we're increasing the gap quite a bit. Just got to keep making that gap bigger and bigger for when we go into the pits, and then hope if with a bit of luck we could. Latifi probably will come out in front of us, but hopefully we can come out in a decent position. We've run it on the gravel here, that's not good. But we've still got a decent gap to Latifi, that's all that matters. That's very wide. That's probably breaking the track limits, but we got the fastest lap anyway. Now Latifi, he won't get DRS, I don't think, but I think he might actually, because he could have been in the DRS detection zone. Like he's probably higher me when you're in the DRS detection zone, but it doesn't matter because he's not going to get DRS off us anyway. He won't get us off here. Won't get it off us here. Can't talk. Gap's up to 2 seconds now, which is really good. Run it a bit into the gravel there. So that's the reds. That's a very bad sector 2 as well. But somehow we're still gaining on Latifi. I'm not sure how. But he's still got fastest lap.
You'll be on the softs.
So we'll be coming into the pit soon. Alright, that's good news. Yeah, so we're going to be coming into the pit soon. I'm not sure when, but whenever it is, we'll go in. What are the tyres like? Actually, not too bad. We could probably do with like. I'm going to see if I can go to lap 7 on these. I don't know how quickly they wear out though. Yeah, lap 7. Oh, Mick's out the session. God, Mick, what have you done? Has Mick blown up his engine or something? Couldn't quite get a new. We couldn't quite improve on our fastest lap. Then we're just off by 50 hundredths, 53 hundredths of a second, which is a shame.
Yellow flag.
What's happened? Has he blown up his? Yeah. I believe Mick has blown up his engine. That's very unfortunate for him, but oh well. It is what it is. No, I feel kind of bad for Mick because like he's just joined F1 and he's not driving. He's driving for Haas, which isn't too. They're not great, but they're not terrible. And like he's got so much pressure on his shoulders because of who his dad is. Because his dad's obviously his dad's Michael Schumacher, and Michael Schumacher is a 7-time world champion and has just been knocked off of probably what he before Hamilton did Hamilton things. He was the greatest of all time. So I think it's like if he can cope with the pressure, then he's done well. But like there's so much pressure on him, considering like because of who his dad is, and there's a lot of pressure to put on. Like I think he's only like 21 or 20, so he's still really young. So I feel bad for him because he's got so much pressure on his shoulders.
No time concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
So this is meet Jeff. Jeff is a complete idiot who will tell you one thing the next minute and then tell you the complete opposite the next one. He'll tell you one thing 1 minute and then he'll say the complete opposite thing the next minute. Like he said, alright, we're approaching the pit window, come in at the end of this lap. Then he says, just then he said, no tyre wear concerns, just focus on the race. Like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to? I'm gonna go into the pits anyway to stop you screaming at me. But like, what do you make up your mind, Jeff? What does he want me to do? Does he want me to come in now or come in later? Like, doesn't make. And you know, oh, we can't. Oops. After this race, I'm gonna turn on that pit limiter thing. I don't even know how you put. Is it automatic? I mean, yeah, F2 pit stops aren't the greatest.
Go, go, go.
It's obviously a lot worse than F1, but here's what it is. I mean, fraudulent match there, Ranker. Jesus. Alright, so we've come out in 11th, which isn't terrible. We're just outside the top 10. And this is these tyres are gonna have to last us to the end of the race now as well. So yeah. Come on, we need to catch Boshong, I think. Boshong. Not sure how you say his name. But we've got to catch him, get into the top 10. I think we're faster as well. Okay, so Spinslot's going in. I think that geezer's going in, so's Antoine Hubert, also Antoine, mate, rest in peace. Oh yeah, we got DRS though, because we're in the DRS detection zone, that's good. Also, what's wrong? Not sure what's wrong. There's a red box in the corner of a spanner in there, so I assume something's wrong. Well, thanks, Jeff. Jeff's a genius. I take that back. Jeff, I take everything back about that I said about you. We've just gone for the greatest undercut strategy of all time. Thanks, Jeff. I mean, what do we do now? You just got to just bring it home. Provided we don't do a Mazepin and spin the car, we should be okay. Just got to hold it. We just got to keep it as we are, basically, and we're good. I mean, that's a very fast lap.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Really, Jeff? I'm joking. Jeff, he can be an absolute moron sometimes, but sometimes, just like then, he told me to come in before everyone did their pits, so fair play to him. Like, he's proved to me there that he does actually have a brain, and he's not a complete idiot.
Teammate by 20.6 seconds.
Come on, Sir spins a lot, mate. What are you doing? He's probably spun it, to be fair. Also, no, I feel kind of bad for Mazepin as well, but like not as bad as Mick, because like Mick, he's got so much pressure on him because of who his dad is. Obviously, his dad's Michael Schumacher, but like I don't think does Mazepin actually have any people in his family that have been raced at a decent racing level or a top level? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he has. And also, because he spun it 3 corners into his first F1 race at Bahrain, so that's gonna be bad. And people were saying he's probably just gonna end up in the harbour in Monaco. I mean, he didn't, but still, I feel bad for him as well. And he's only people keep saying, oh, he's only in it because the same with Lance Stroll. His dad's got enough bank account to rival Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, but he's got enough money to rival Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. But I think with Lance Stroll, yeah, he gets a bit of stick because his dad's got about £400 billion and he owns half the world or something. But I don't. To be honest, I think there is talent there. He has got talent. He's proved it before because he's got. Back when he was driving for Williams, he got P3 in Baku, but he could have got P2, but he got nabbed on the line by Valtteri, or was it? I think it was Valtteri, wasn't it? It wasn't Lewis. Yeah, he's done that. He's just he's got talent, but Mazepin, I don't know. I reckon he's literally only in it only in the sport because his dad's or his parents have got very deep pockets. I don't really think there's much talent there, if I'm totally honest. But yeah, that's enough of that. And also, I think I don't think Yuki's parents have enough, have loads of money, but people have given him a bit of stick as well. I'm gonna defend him and say I like Yuki. He's only young, and it's his first season in F1, and he has to adjust the car and everything. But give him a couple of seasons, I reckon he could challenge for podiums. He's got the race pace, definitely, and he's got the racecraft to pull off good overtakes. He can overtake. So yeah, give him a couple of years to adjust the car and everything, and he could be up there. I don't really think he's ever gonna be. He's never gonna be like your Lewis's, your Schumachers, or your Fangios, or your Zennas, or any. I don't think he's ever gonna be like that. But he will challenge. he might be able to get a world championship. Actually, thinking about it, like he's got the race pace and he's got the racecraft to do it. It's just like, yeah, that's another thing though. Like there are loads of young, like people say like, oh, like it's the same in football and like that. Right, not so much in football, but like in racing, like there's like loads of young racers who get like so much hype about them. They're expected to be like the next big thing, and then like they do sometimes get the opportunities, sometimes they don't, but like they're expected to be like the next Lewis or something, and then they buckle under all that pressure, and then like people wonder where they've gone. It's because they put too much pressure on. Actually, it is to do with football. Like so many wonder kids in football, they get like so much pressure put on them, and then like people are like, oh my, do you remember, like say just what you're gonna make up, say like, so say there's a young Algerian player called Mohamed Al Walash or something, like people like he's just signed for Juventus from Torino in Italy, and he's done like a good season in Torino, and then like people wonder like, oh, a couple of years like he's never done anything big. Like people say, oh, do you remember what on earth happened to Walash? Like that's the problem. Like they get so hyped up to be, and like people like Bellingham, for example, I don't like him, I'm not gonna lie, because like if he'd have stuck it another season at Birmingham, he could have been sick. Like he could be a top player, but he's just young players now. They just move to big clubs because of the money. Like they need to realise that they need to develop at a smaller club first. Like say like a young English player, like maybe start off with a League 2 team, maybe, where if you're decent enough, you'll get a decent amount of game time, and then like, or you can go out on loan to like a National League team, do relatively well there, go back, and then like maybe a team from like the Championship or League 1 could think, you know what, he looks like he could be decent enough. Go there, go to like a bottom Championship team, get loaned out to a top League 1 team, and then try and do your best there. If you do really well, maybe you could go to like a top Championship team, get promoted to the Premier League, do okay. Like that's what they like. You get the idea. Just don't like go to like a massive club and then like wonder like, oh, why didn't I just? That's the problem. Enough of that. You get the idea. It's the same with F1 drivers as well. Sometimes like there's so many young talented F1 not F1 drivers, but like loads of talented young drivers in Formula Renault or stuff like that. That like people they're not relatively well known, but they're not unknown. They're like in the between that, and they don't get they're just not given the opportunity sometimes. That's my problem. But anyway, that's my rant done. Now we just got to focus on bringing this home in one piece. Because the gap to Guan Yu Zhou is ridiculous. It's about 23 seconds, so I don't really see him catching us anytime soon. But you never know. I think when you start, I think he has got, out of the race pace though, I think he's actually got one of the highest race paces, so you never know, but yeah. Yeah. But it's just, yeah. I keep saying but just, yeah, like, yeah. I mean, if this was a stream, it would probably get a bit, like, if this wasn't a stream, an actual video, I'd probably just, this would probably be the point where I'd cut the video and say like, and we've brought it home in P1, 26 points actually, because we got fastest lap, but like 26 points. Like, I'd cut it there and say like, that's the race done, we'd move on to the next race. But like, obviously because it's a stream I can't do that. And I was going to say this, but I didn't. The reason why I'm playing this is because I'm too poor to afford 2021. Maybe at Christmas time I'll get it, I don't know. I'm gonna ask, yes, I believe in Santa. I'll ask Santa for it for Christmas, and yeah. Like, it just is what it is. But I'm probably gonna go really silent now, because like, there's not really much to talk about now. Actually, we probably should. I'm gonna get on the power a little bit later, because like the car did start to do a drift slightly out of that corner, so out of the hairpin, so the tyres are getting a bit on the sketchy side, but they're not too bad. Also, I don't think we're getting fastest lap anymore. Like, I think we capped out. We found the limit at 117.3. Well, that was on the super soft tyres anyway. So the soft tyres, I don't know, but we could. I doubt it though. Yeah. I think just to get to the end of the race, we just need to keep checking how the tyres are. They're currently at like 30, which is manageable, but like it could soon get worse. Like, I think if I was on like usually in a, like, I start to worry about the tyres when they get to like maybe 45, like, because then that's when you kind of start to lose your grip. And when you get to 70, that's when the danger of I think, yeah, like 70 or 75 onwards is where like you need to think about, you just go into the pits, because you're probably going to get a puncture. Unless it's towards the end of the race, then if it's towards the end of the race, I would risk it. Also, that was the new fastest sector 3, so maybe we can carry that momentum forward and get fastest sector 1 maybe. Oh, we've actually have. That's gotta be over the track limit. I mean, it's apparently not, but I'm not sure why it's just, I don't get how that's not over the track limit.
47.9 seconds.
Is either we're just really fast and we need to up the difficulty. I'm going to do that though. Or Sir Spins-A-Lot has done what he usually does and spun. That's got to be over the track limit. Really? What? Nah, that... Is the game serious? How's that not over the track limit?
This is your final lap.
Right, final lap.
of the race.
Got the fastest sector 3. Come on, fastest lap. Don't want to see it. Yeah, I think Sector 2 is my worst sector. Like, I can definitely work on Sector 2. But anyway, bring it home. P1. 26 points.
Drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
Thank you, Jeff. Tatiana Calderon, driver today. Well done, girl. Yeah, she's the only girl in the game, though.
Brilliant stuff from ART.
Well, unless you count all, like, them people.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once
Unless you count the
again
people,
back on
like the,
the
what's it
podium
called,
today
the people on the
after a
thing.
brilliant display of driving
Unless you
skill.
count, like, the females that are in, like, the... Just, like, in the garage, in the driver thing, like, she's, like, the only female. Like, driver. I mean, do you know what?
And so, driver of the day then. Who do you think you'd go for?
It's got to be Tatiana Calderon. She was fast, aggressive, everything a top-class driver needs.
And here's how things are shaping up in the team's championship.
Sir spins a lot. Are you alright? I mean, fair play to Tatiana Calderon. She got 7th, so she's done well.
Bye for now then, but we really are just getting started.
Standings, right. So we're in 5th currently. Sir Spinslot's winning. Not sure how, but he is. And yeah, anyway, where do we move on to now? Oh, Claire, obviously. And Claire's the female, but she doesn't drive.
Great overtakes today. Is it more rewarding to earn a podium rather than dominating from the start?
Yeah, I think it is much better to earn your podium. When you've earned it, it's great.
This season, who do you think will take the championship?
I don't want to sound like a knob or arrogant, so I'm going to say it's too early to say the competition is fierce this year, because it probably would be.
There's a lot of buzz around you. Do you see yourself graduating to Formula One after the season?
See, this is something they always ask, so I'm going to say I'm fully focused on this season, like technically saying
Appreciate your time.
just like fully focused on this season. Ask me at the end of the season, maybe. Then, yeah. Then we'll see. Okay. We've moved on to Monza now, so this could be interesting. But I forgot to change the difficulty. We'll do it the next one. Alright, where we at? Latifi third. Latifi's on pole. Guan Yu Zhou second. Sir spins a lot and me. Giotto, Matsushita, Delatraz, Xetic Kamara, Boccolacci. Though, just read. I can't. It's too quick. Alright, cool. So, race strategy. Come in on lap 5 for some mediums. And then finish the race on the mediums. Jeff, I like the sound of that. The mediums will last much longer than 10 laps. Alright. And lights out, where we go. Not the greatest of starts. Actually, that's a terrible start. Can we maybe look up the outside? Round, switch back to the racing line. Do the switch back. Get 2 positions there. Great stuff. Go on the hunt after Latifi. I don't know the name of the corner that's coming up, but it's a chicane that's not Ascari. So, jeez, Latifi, bruv, what are you... Oh my god. I had to react quickly there. Latifi, mate, what on earth are you doing, you knob? I had to react. You could see, I think he was going to defend the inside, but like, I had to react so quickly there, Jesus. No, I nearly spun it as well, so I'm lucky. One, I'm lucky to have kept it on the track and not taken them out.
Nice start.
Thanks, Jeff. And 2, I'm lucky not to have, like lost the position and taken someone out, because that was sketchy. Also, I think I'm very quick for Ascari. I'm sure I'm about 85% sure that's Ascari. If I'm wrong, please correct me and tell me that I'm an absolute spoon, because I am. But like, yeah, and I know that's the parabolica. I know that. Anyway, how fast are we gonna go? 190. Can we get 195? We've got 190. We reach 195. I mean, the fans are cheering me, so that's good. You'd love to see it when the fans cheer you. They obviously like me. I mean, we're the AI and 5 seconds to leave behind, so I'm definitely increasing the difficulty. I'm going to increase it by 10 up to 75. See how that goes. If it's too hard, we'll put it down to 70.
We're approaching the pit window,
And then
we'll be on the mediums.
Alright, 2 more laps then, I think. Coming on lap 5 for the mediums. And finish the race on them. Which I like the sound of.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What's Jeff saying? Lap 7. Do you know, I don't know,
Copy that.
I'm keeping the same strategy. I mean, it's probably for the undercut, but I'm gonna say no, Jeff, actually, because like, or overcut actually. We're gonna stick to the current strategy, Jeff. Sorry. 134.1, so we nearly got a 133. Can we actually, let's see if we can actually get a 130, 133, or get time in the 133s. Oh, I think to get a 133 though, we'd have to increase, like, put it on like rich revs or something, but there isn't an option for this in the F2 cars. You've literally just got your set amount of fuel and that's it. You can't adjust the fuel or anything. So
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
alright then. Copy that, Jeff. This is going to be the best in lap you've ever seen. The best in lap in the history of Formula 2. He says as he goes red through sector 1. Alright, that puts an end to the best in lap of all time. Red through sector 2. But we're going to do a Hamilton and we're going to somehow pull it back. Because when Hamilton set the fastest lap of all time around Monza, he was red through sector 2, sector 1 and 2, so he could have gone so much faster. But he somehow managed to pull it back in sector 3. I mean, that was just never happened in real life, but alright, now we wait. The AI, what?
Complete, go now.
The AI are overtaking us, but the question is, where are we coming out? It looks like we're going to come out in 11th.
On the exit, we'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Alright, Jeff. Alright, 11th is. These got to make these last till the end of the race now. See if we can do that. Alright, we're gaining on Beauchamp again. Only a little bit, but actually he's gained on us now. Oh, Boccolacci's out. What's he done? I think he's blown up his engine. That's what I'm saying. That's probably the most likely thing. He's probably blown up his engine, so... Alright. Sir Mazepin's in the pits.
Nikita is coming in for his stop.
Alright. Just like we've done it again. Jeff is the smartest man of all time. Also, he just did 200 miles an hour in an F2 car, which is pretty impressive if you ask me.
Caution, caution.
What are you doing? You parked it. Why?
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
If we were allowed safety cars on, that would be a safety car. 100%. Man's literally parked it on, like, on nearly the, he's literally parked it, like, nearly on the track. He's parked on one of these thin, like, the grass is about as thin as this here, and he's parked it there. Just why? Like, that's very stupid. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know who it was, but I think he's probably blown up his engine. One-handed. I'm a genius.
Teammate behind is 26.3 seconds.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, how does that work then? But he's in second. So will it be a 1-2 for ART? I mean, we'll have to wait and see though, won't we? Well, we've got a 135 dead, so well, I really want to get a time. I really want to get into the 133s. Oh, come on, we've got to do it. It's not possible though if we do that. I want to see if we can get the brakes to 1,000. Yeah, I won't lie, I'm getting kind of bored. But I think the brakes are probably going to get to 1,000 degrees into this, into the first corner, or two really. No, they didn't even get... Wow, the tyres in. They're doing fine. Woo! Oh god. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to talk about. It's like, I'd probably be saying, like what we did in, like, see if I can sneak one up the outside here, switch, then go for the switch back to the racing line, like stuff like that. But the AI of 31 they're half a minute away. Like, I could honestly spin this car, probably do 2 Mazepins, and I'd still probably be in first. Like, I think it's kind of ridiculous, I think. See, the thing is though, the next one, that's the final, so like, and I think to win the World Championship, I think you just got to beat, I think you have to beat Mazepin to win the World Championship, but like, I would want to get first. So the thing is though, what I'm worried about setting the difficulty too high, and then me not winning the World Championship. That's what I'm worried about. But we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna put it up to 75, and we'll see from there. No, because actually no, we're gonna keep it. We'll put it up to 70, because for F1 it's 75, like, of a 65 now, depending on what car you're in, like 65 is fine. In fact, it's probably a little bit too hard. And we 133, 133.8. Let's go. We hit 196 that time. I just saw it for a fraction of a second. I mean, I really don't know what to do here. Just look out the window. Okay, don't look out the window. I might just start like, what are I mean, the tyres are probably fine. Yeah, the tyres are fine, but like, I'm just gonna look after them. I'm just like, I think this is the part of, if you're new, if you just joined in and I've just started celebrating too early, this is the point where we've now reached the point of the video when my game crashes or something and I look like a complete spoon. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I think when we get to F1, I think I might actually lower it down to 60 because, like, we're in the slowest car, and because we're going to join Williams, and that's the slowest car. It's got the least downforce. Also, what has Luca Giotto done? Has he blown up his engine? Let's have a look. I forgot to check with whatever his name was. Oh. What's that? I'm not sure where Giotto is actually. Oh, so there's been a big crash. So what has happened? I think this is Luca Giotto here. We're gonna hit play. So he's gone. Ah, he lost it. Ah. So he's gone to go for the. He's gone for the overtake with the DRS, and he's completely lost the car. And then the AI got very confused. Nah, that sucks, man. Like, that proves in this game, like, the AI, they make mistakes like that. They're not just like they're not like perfect robots that never make mistakes. Like, nah, that sucks, man. See, that's one of them instances, like, it's no one's fault, he just lost the car. Like, if this was the final race, I'd stop the car and give them a lift. Provided he was still there. Alright, final lap, we're gonna properly go for it. See, the thing is, though, the reason why I'm joining Williams is because I'm trying to keep it realistic. Like, a young driver, he's just won the F2 World Championship. He's not going to go and join Mercedes and then... Like, it's just not going to happen. He's going to join maybe the bottom of the midfield, or the medium side, like, or like the back, or like the worst teams. He's going to join one of them. So, like, that's probably what would happen. Like, it makes sense that would happen. So yeah, that's the reason why we're joining Williams.
This is your final lap of the race.
Right, final lap. Come on, let's make this a good one. What's he done? I think he's... Yep, he's blown up his engine and he's parked it literally on the racing line. Near enough, so not the best place to stop the car, Huang. But I mean, oh god, what are the tyres at? I mean, yeah, okay, I'm going to look after them. Forget fastest lap.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag.
Hey mate, you want to? No, you probably don't. No, I wish there was actually an option. Like, if you stop past them, if you like stopped in front of them, and like, imagine if that was a thing. And in like F1 2022, they added the feature where like, if it was the final lap and you stopped next to someone, you could give them a lift to the end of the track. Because like, that's been done before. I've seen it in F1. Like, they've got on the back of the car. P1. Thank you.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Bam. Sean Galal driving today. He started in last, so I'm interested to see where he finished. So we obviously got the win.
An amazing race
so
today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly.
Yeah, we did, to be fair. Alright, anyway, Sean Galal. P20 to P11. Sean, fair play. Fair play.
Alex, I'm going to go for Nikita Mazepin. The Russian driver was amazing in the overtakes.
And the title is in the bag for ART. After a long and hard...
Mate, were you watching the same race? So, alright. Sean first. Sean... No, Mick did pretty well as well. But Sean Galal, Jack Aitken did sick as well. So Sean Galal, P11 to P12. That's 9 positions. That's amazing. And Nikita, he only got 1 position. We got 3, and he's saying that the just driver day is thing. We finished nearly 40 seconds behind Nikita, in front of Nikita. Seriously, who is this Don? Is he watching the same race? Are you blind? Honestly, bruv. Oh well. I mean, I'm Sean, mate. Fair play. If you got from P11 to P12, I mean P20 to P12, P20 to P11.
How do you feel you performed today? You're still in the running for the championship. What do you think of your chances going forward?
Good. If I focus, then I'm in with a shot, I reckon.
There are still rumours about you moving to F1 at the end.
Oh, Claire, shut up. No comment.
Appreciate your time.
I don't comment on rumours, so surely you probably just put that, but that, even better, there's no comment. So, do we put it up to 70? Because you know, we're going. Wait, where is it? Very hard. Very. Alright, doesn't go very hard. It's just expert. Alright, 70. No, 72. Let's go for 72. It is a sprint race, I believe. Yeah, it was. It just said, didn't it? Sprint race, Abu Dhabi. What have we got to do, Jeff? Tell me a goal that I can't get.
Welcome back for the final event of the weekend, the sprint race. Here, the top 8 from yesterday's feature race are reversed to make up the grid below us, and in just a few minutes, those drivers will be hurtling down into turn 1. So the Yas Marina circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in
And it's a rubbish circuit. Interlagos should be the season finale. Fix the track or just get rid of the track because it's only in there for the money. But you drive through a mad circle thing, so it's alright. Anyway, alright, P7. Oi, that could be great. What we got to get? Top 3 to win the World Championship. Alright, that is an atrocious start. We've been overtaken there by Delatraz. We're going to go look up the inside, get a... Whoa. No, flashback. I'm not that driver, no. So, who was that? Someone came up the inside. Go from there. That was Jordan King. Alright. Might have chopped off his front wing there, but it is what it is. Alright, we've only got 6 laps to do this as well. That's the problem. Can we look up the inside of Guan Yu's Zhou? I mean, we've got him. Maybe Luca Giotto as well. We do touch wheels. I don't know why he's just done that, but he's literally, man just drove off the circuit. On the hunt after Sete Kamara now. He's gaining on us though, that's a problem.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Alright, cheers Jeff. We're not going to be able to get him here. Could we actually... No, I was going to say, could we look up... Could we do the switch back and look up the inside there? But no. We might be able to go. We might be able to go for the send down through here though. Let's have a look. I mean, we've touched. It's not the legit. It's not very. God. Yeah, that. I knew we wouldn't be able to do that. I think I've made a mistake. Putting in the difficulty at this. This is the problem with Yas Marina. Like, you need to like the final sector is a literal car park. Like, it's not actually a car park. It's not built in a car park, but like it feels like it's a car park. So like you need to get the overtakes done early into sector 1 in the DRS zones, or very early into sector 2. Up the inside, he's gonna. We've made contact.
Brilliant. Nice move.
I mean, no, not really. So if we get Sir Spins a lot and keep it there, we've won the World Championship. Also, like, why are they doing this? Like, we've just drone past that. Like, the tarmac comes out here. Like, that's a great hard braking zone overtaking opportunity, and you've ruined it with the most twisty, fiddly section probably in the whole of Asia. So, alright, what's he? I think he's gonna. We're gonna have to go to the inside on our teammate, cover off the racing line. No switch back today, Mr. Nikita Mazepin. P3. So, if it's right, the World Championship should be ours now. But obviously we want the race wing. Come on. We are gaining. Come on, we've got to gain on Matsushita now. DRS has been enabled. Could use that to our advantage. Onto the long straight. not going to go for one up there. Just going to get it in the DRS zone. DRS activated. This is just a DRS train now. Let's use Latifi. Gainer is a slipstream. Brake. Get 2 in 1. Onto the racing line. Park it there pretty much. No switchbacks.
Very well done.
P1. That's how you overtake, guys. Like, if we can just defend, like, get it here, just defend in the first 2 sectors, like, if you can defend through sector 1 and the chicane at the start of sector 2, like, yeah, just before sector 3 basically, we've got the race win. Because you can't overtake anywhere else on Yas Marina. Unless you're very, very opportunistic, it's not going to work. I think he is gaining on us through DRS though. I'm going to go to cover off the inside. Quickly switch back to the racing line. No switch back. Oh, it just got a hold P1 now. Come on. We can do it. No, God. Brake. Alright. Go on. How much is he going to gain on us? Not that much actually. Thought he would gain a lot more. Still going to cover off the inside though. He's still going to get the DRS off us though. That is an issue. But we're gaining on him actually. No, he's gaining back now. I think are we losing power? Like the car just doesn't, like the car seems a lot slower when it come out of corner. Like, I don't know, like it just seemed like it revved, then it was like
This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, come on, final lap. Just get round safely in P1, and the championships ours. I mean, it would be even if it was in P3, but obviously we're doing a Sebastian Vettel, and we want P1. This is back when he was at Red Bull, and when he was at Red Bull, he pretty much played the villain when he were at Red Bull, and then now people love him. We should have the win now, because we're just entering the car park. Providing we don't bottle it, we should be good. P1 World Championship.
You've really been great today.
And we got the World Championship. End the season on a high. Driver of the day. What more could you ask?
So as they climb out of the car, the ART team are ready and waiting. ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once
Latifi
again
and Matsushita.
My headset's been disconnected.
Yep, celebrate. Well done, mate. Deserve it. Formula 2 World Champion.
And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
For me, the RT driver was the best in the field today. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in the wheel-to-wheel situation. They showed maturity and patience.
And the title is in the bag for ART. After a long and hard
You ain't even gonna say my name. That's rude, bruv.
And the glory they'll be taking back home is fully deserved. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2
P1 World Championship. Now, if I was in an actual interview, I'd just be like, I'd be lost for words. Like, don't interview me, because I'm just going to be speechless.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. 2019
Ah, really?
Formula 2 champion. How does it feel to take the championship?
It's everything I've been working for, Claire. So,
Has this season been easy for you, or has it been a struggle?
nah, it's been a roller coaster, but yeah, racing's never easy. So, like, you've got to be on your top of your game, and you've done it.
Future career. Are you able to talk about them yet?
I don't want to. I'll be in F1 next season, just finalising papers. But
Great. Well, that's everything.
I once was an idiot and said, "You're talking to 2020 F1 World Champion." Like, so I signed for Red Bull because that's probably the best chance. But like, no, I'm not going to do that because I'll just sound like a complete and utter knob. Right, so obviously these are the teams that we've got the best relationship with. But, like, they would sign with us. See, oh, Racing Point, they're actually the third best team, so... I am tempted to go Williams, but it's got atrocious downforce. I mean, yeah, look. Let's just go with oh, I want George as my team. Latifi, like, he's not great. George is better. George needs to move out of F1. I mean, not out of F1. He needs to move. Just move team, like, yeah. Alright, quick. I'm gonna do something quick. I know it's gonna seem a bit weird, but... Oh wait, I can't remove it. Gosh damn it. I was gonna put the season ender that's meant to be the season ender as Interlagos, but I bloody can't. Shall we go 20? We'll go back to 65. We'll go 50. Safety car we want on. Yeah, I'd like it. I think it's fun when it AMUs because it's like it spices things up a bit. Like you could see. Like, we could see George Russell move into, like, Renault or something like that. I mean, we'll go with 65. Because F1's harder. And the drivers are much better than F2. Now, I'm just saying, I have a theory that, like, because, like, with all the budget things in F1, so this is my theory. In F2, the top F2 team is the same level as Williams. Anyway.
What do you think of this one?
Yep, I like the sound of it. That we would actually get that for the before. Yep, definitely before the Australian Grand Prix. I like the sound of that. Get some much needed downforce. Car reveal. Let's see. I mean, it's just going to be the normal livery, but I always like to see this anyway. Because why not? I mean, I want the Williams car. Like, it's not the worst on the grid. I won't lie. Actually, none of the liveries I'd say on the grid are terrible. They're all good, but actually thinking about it now, the Williams, like, it needs more colour. To be honest, it's just like it needs a new colour scheme. I know it's like the Williams, like they stuck with that, but like it's just a little bit boring because like it's just like white and blue. Like, add like a stripe down the middle or something. Like, see what I mean? It's a bit dead. Oh wait, what? This is the different Claire. I mean, I can't actually talk to you, but alright. So are we able? We need some chassis development. Okay, that would get us above Haas. So let's go with that. What? See, our power department, like, because we're Mercedes, that's our power department is actually really good. So I don't think we need that. Durability, we're pretty good. And I think, yeah, we need chassis. Actually, I'm gonna wait quick. So if we go to development, stop advancing.
They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So if we go to R&D, would that shorten the time? I think it would, actually. Yeah, it would. It would be on just before the Vietnam Grand Prix. So we'll go with that. Get some early upgrades in. Driver perks is always good. What ones can I get? I mean, George Russell, to be fair play to me, is 80. Not in age, his rating's 80. Yeah, I'm gonna go resource. That's resource income, much needed. Because we're the worst team on the grid. We need the resource points. I'll be happy if we can get out of Q1. Actually, I always like to go with this full, because like that's how it is in real life. I don't really do practice though. That's the problem. Practice I kind of just know. But I'm only gonna do like a few just to get, like, only do the practice programs just to get the R&D points, so we can get even more. Alright, Jeff. Cheers, Jeff. Weather's looking nice. Alright, I'm just gonna smash all the practice programs quick.
Great, you're done with the technician's briefing. Look, I know we've got a lot to get through in FP1, but Will Buxton's been pushing for a quick interview before you head out on track. Don't worry too much, he's a good lad. He's just over there. These media appearances are important for a few reasons. They'll help build your profile and your brand. Plus, your team will get a real boost to their motivation if they hear you praising them. Will, as promised, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, mate, not a problem at all, not a problem.
Look, we've got to be out on track in about 5 minutes for FP1, so we can only spare you a couple of minutes max. Is that going to be enough time?
More than enough. We're already set up. Cool, let's go.
Alright, whatever. Can't really be arsed for this, but...
We're used to seeing rookies in Formula One every year. But this season, there's a youngster that's arrived with perhaps a little more interest in them than usual. And that's because while they've been successful at every level of their career, from karts all the way through to Formula 2, they've somehow managed to stay pretty much under the radar. They don't have that luxury anymore, though. They're in Formula 1. Millions of people around the world watching their every move, both on and off the racetrack. So let's take some time to get to know them a little bit better.
You smell. I'm joking, he's decent.
What's the thing you're most excited about in Formula 1?
Yeah, competition there. Gonna push me so much more.
Your successful junior career, you must have had a lot of interest. What drew you to sign for your current team?
I feel aero definitely. Actually, no. Let's go. Power unit definitely, because they're Mercedes. So.
What would you say is going to be the biggest challenge for you this season?
Just getting orientated. Because you need to hit the ground running. Just adjusting.
Really appreciate your time, but I know you're very keen to get on. Best of luck out there.
Did you just touch my genitals? Confirmed. Will, but we probably didn't. But like still, it was. His arm was a bit low down.
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Alright. Let's go track acclimatization, flying lap, because I prefer flying laps much more. I don't think the car is probably going to have no downforce.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well. Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus. the final lap of the program.
Right, so we've got the program done. So I'm pretty sure if you get the programs done, you get more R&D. Yeah, so I think we've got some R&D. Now, technically we have set a time, so let's just go to the
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race.
accelerate time.
We should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can. Our best lap so far is
What's the qualifying sim?
31.6.
I have no idea what that is, Jeff, you useless piece of poo. But I'll probably do it when the track isn't so busy. I mean, Lewis hasn't even set a time yet. So we're fast and we're technically, at the moment, no, Lewis has set a time. Is he P1? No, he's P2 actually. We are beating George though, which is good. Alright. I like to do it when the track isn't so busy, because when it's really annoying when the track's busy, because you're just going to come out in front of like 50 AI and they're going to mess up your lap.
Just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel at VMFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
I'm going to have to do one more lap because this is a terrible lap. Come on. I'm about to put it up to rich revs. Let's see if we can get into P3. I'm into P2. That would be good. We're not going to do it. Ah, well. So P19 in practice. I mean, P18, sorry. We beat George, so...
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Bottas, Hamilton, and Alexander.
What the hell was that?
And that's it. Practice.
That sounded like the V10 spazzing out. It's just like, bleep! I mean, why are we even doing P2? Like, we didn't make it. I'm being realistic here. Like, we got knocked out of P2. We won't be in P2. Is that? Oh, I have no idea. Alright, George, how are you doing? No, straight to I mean, just let's just simulate it. See where we ended up. You don't, yeah, fair play. Don't even tell me then. I don't even know what we did. Did we get first? Did we get last? Did we get 5th, 4th, 18th, 17th? 452 second, I don't know. And knowing this game, we've probably got lost. I mean, we've got some stuff, so we've got more R&D. That's good. Up to driver, nearly up to driver level, driver acclaim level 3. Oh, and we're in Q1. So. Let's see how we do. You know, it's getting a bit hot in here, so I'm actually going to turn my heater on, but I'm going to have it on cold. I think it would be on cold though. Yeah, it is on cold. Alright, I'm slapping my heater on cold. Oh my goodness me. Can you just stop disconnecting, man? Stupid controller. Or stupid headset. It's not even my headset. Alright, cool, Jeff, thanks. Emma, yeah. You're kind of not really very relevant, I won't lie. Can we... R&D, is there anything we could do? That would nip that. Oh, we can't do that one. I reckon we get some a gearbox upgrade. We've got all these little things in. So let's go for. Actually, what does?
I recommend we could go for something like this.
You reckon? That would be on before Vietnam. Or do we go... I think we could go for a... Why don't we go for a big power upgrade? Because that... Actually, that would put us... I think that would give us the best power unit. When that would be on before Vietnam. Let's go with that. And you know, while we're here, let's get a downforce upgrade as well. Alright, quali. Let's do this. Alright, I'll be honest, I'd be so happy if we can get into P2. That, I mean, not second, not on the front row with flipping Lewis or Max or Valtteri. I'm in Q2, so second quali round 60. That would be amazing. Alright, softs, thank you. Go to track. Flying lap, park formation. Blah blah blah, who cares? Alright. Let's see what we can do. So Mr. Esteban Ocon has gone fastest so far. Well, yeah, Charles is having none of it though. Charles Leclerc. Sebastian Vettel's got it. Can we take it from Sebastian? Probably not. Alright, P4. Alright, return to the garage. It's probably gone down already, like it's probably in a P10 or something. Because like we're gonna need to do another lap. Yeah, P9. Alright. Let's accelerate the time. We're currently down in 19th. Alright, we'll do... I mean, should we just do one now? The track's clear. Let's go for one now. Actually, session info, we'll get a fresh pair of tyres on. And we'll go for another one. Because the track, no one's on the track. He says that as he meets someone on the track right here. Probably.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I didn't ask, but thanks, Jeff.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us. Are you okay? That was a big one.
I'm just
Confirm
gonna...
you're okay, please.
Just gonna pretend that we lost the car. That looks legit, right? Yeah, that doesn't look legit. I'm gonna make it. I want to make it look legit. See if I can get to the line. And turn to garage. Where are we at? I believe we're P19. Right, Hamilton and Valtteri top 3. I mean top 2. Yeah, we got P19. At least we beat George though. We're not in last, so that's a good thing. Also, I don't really want. Do you know what? Let's just see how far I can go. Let's see. This is going to be probably my longest stream I've ever done. See how long I'll stream for, and then we'll go. Like, oh bloody hell! I got flipping curtains. You don't want curtains. I've just exited the thing as well. Use character. I want to edit him. Yeah, I want to do my helmet. Let's go with that one. And my gloves, I mean. Can we buy that? Oh, we got. I'm going to. Yeah, we can buy it. Should we just guess it? I mean, What one? I think it's that one. Yeah. That, you would look so cool if you did that in real life though, I'm just saying. What do you mean my purchase has failed? What? Ah, well. Can't get that. Lock that in. Alright, anyway, let's just go. Continued career, Q3, we've been knocked out. Are you okay? We just go to the race. I don't think we got any R&D left. Actually, you know, I kind of like my hair like that, you know. Just spike that up a bit like that. That's looking pretty sick. What do you reckon? Alright. Let's just go like spike it up a bit like that. Just like that. Yeah. Get it off my head. Off my forehead, I mean. Alright. I'm gonna... Don't know. I don't even know what I was doing then. Alright. Let's go to it. What's it? Jeff. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna quickly... Yeah, we haven't got anything. We haven't got enough to get anything. Let's just get into the race and bish bash bosh. Yeah. See, it depends how many laps it is. Also, like if we do crash out, I'm not gonna rewind it. Like if we crash out, we crash out. Okay. I'm not that sort of guy. Like, oh fam, I crashed out. No, I'm not having that. I'm rewinding. So, all right. There's probably I doubt there's going to be any penalties. So, P1. Oh, so Lewis. What's happened to Lewis? He's got a penalty. Unless that was Q1. That was Q1 though. What? Lewis has got a 10 place penalty.
Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Kimi Räikkönen, and Roman Grosjean. Falcon and George Russell ends our grid lineup.
Alright, boom. So, I mean, it is looking very cloudy. So, Jeff wants me to stop for P9, on lap 9, sorry, and come on for some going for some hards on lap. Come in for some hards on lap 9. Can we... How many laps is it? 29. Yeah, Jeff, I'm going to push that to 9. Would that put the time down? You know, it actually would, just a bit. Also, I go with 31, like just a bit more than it is. Right, lean revs. In gear 1. Away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. Not the best of starts here. Grosjean's covering us up. Grosjean, you spoon! Alright, that's the only option I'm gonna... If Grosjean does Grosjean things... Alright, we'll go from there. Alright, I'm gonna just slow it down, brake now. I don't want any early penalties or anything. What is George doing? I'm gonna have to go down the inside of George. Maybe get Grosjean on the way through. I think we've got Grosjean as well. That's nice. Up the inside of Kimi, lovely move. Kimi's going to go switch back to the racing line. No, that's a terrible exit from the corner, actually. Squeeze Grosjean. You've got the place back. Let's chuck it up to standard. We've got one place so far.
Start. Let's keep it up.
Thanks, Jeff. What a dive bomb. Daniel Ricciardo would be proud.
Good job, nice overtake.
What an overtake. Dive bomber, the century up the inside. They don't call me the Falcon for nothing. Do you want to know why I'm called Falcon? Peregrine Falcon dive bombs its prey. Fastest animal on the planet. Alright, can we catch Pierre Gasly though? That's the problem. I mean, we could be able to do it here. Let's get our battery up. Come on, our battery's gone.
DRS will be enabled.
Alright, DRS has been enabled.
Second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Let's see if we can get Pierre into the... See if we can get in the DRS zone. We are gaining on him though. That's the good thing. We've got DRS. Come on, battery up. We're not going to get him, but it's worth a try. Like, this is technically a battle for them, like, because I'm in... Like, Pierre Gasly, he's in the bottom of the midfield, so... the AlphaTauri against the bottom of the midfield, so this is technically an even battle. We just got to... It's just it's just... Who's faster, me or Pierre? At the moment, it's Pierre Gasly who's faster, so... Come on, rich revs, battery up, everything, come on. DRS. Have a look up the inside, maybe. I'm gonna let him have that. Oh, thanks, Pierre. I guess he wants... No, you can have that position, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna try and save a bit of fuel behind Gio, though. Like, when I see my chance, I'll take it. Right, come on. We're not going to do it. Can we maybe have a look up the inside? No, not there. Battery back on. Get the DRS on, turn it back down to San Andreas because we're not going to get him. Have a look up the inside, not quite. Do you know, I'm actually going to get a weather report from Jeff because the sky is looking a bit grey.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Up the inside there. Lovely move. Up to P15.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
Cheers, Jeff.
is looking really good. You're managing it well.
We're gonna get DRS off Daniel, which is good. But that's not good.
Tyre condition is still looking good. We're approaching the pit window. We'll be on the hards. You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
I'd like to get Kvyat, the torpedo, before we can go in. Before we come in for our pit stop on lap 10. That would be good.
Okay, box. We're just.
If I'm only just saying, only if we retire. So, like, if the car like does that, and we would hit the, like, if we hit the fence, then and like break a tire, then doesn't, then that's the only time I'm gonna do it. Come on, Rich Res. Alright, down to normal. Won't be able to do it there. Back up to Rich. Alright. I'm just going to use a flashback because if I come in, just gonna change my front wing. Like, Jeff is not changing my front wing, I'm sorry. It just slows you down. Like, I can't do it now.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm going to change back. I'm going to box this lap. Right, because Gio's getting in on me and I don't want that. I'm just going to let Gio go past and Gasly. That was a bad rookie mistake from me.
Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Yeah, front left's got no grip.
George is coming in for his stop.
We're Why are we double stacking? What are you doing? Come on. Oh yeah, change my front wing. Alright, come on, let me in. Let George in.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Release, release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I'm going to save up a bit more fuel actually, because we haven't got much. We've only got a lap left. Just get like to 1.5, I think. 1.5 laps of fuel should be good.
Just fitted the hard tyres, car ahead, now on the hard compound.
Alright, we're on the hunt. Trying to catch up to Kimi. We are gaining. Alright, come on. I'm not going to use my battery actually, because I think it's just a waste. I'm going to use it here. Also, if you see like marks on your screen, you ever watched someone stream this before, that is not the game, that's not your phone, don't go clean it. It's probably just the game with bits of grass on the screen or bugs on the helmet. It tries to simulate bugs on your helmet.
Is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5. is 2.1 seconds. Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Alright, fine, Jeff, because you're going to keep moaning at me. That's something Jeff does.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Alright, we can't let Kimmy run away. Right, I'm going to chuck it up to standard. When rich revs, use all the battery. Won't be enough. Back down to standard. What's Grosjean done? He's just behind us, so he's going very slow. I'm assuming he's blown up his engine. Yep. gonna chuck it down to lean because we really need the fuel.
Caution. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. To teammate behind is 21.0 seconds.
Russell, bruv, what are you doing? George, come on. Get your head out of the clouds. Alright, I don't think Kimmy's going to be overtaking us anytime soon, so I'm going to get some fuel back, and we're going to go after Pierre. We're not going to be getting podium, we definitely won't be getting a podium, but I mean we might be able to get, with a bit of luck, P15 maybe, get Geo. And then we'll see how far up the road, whoever's in P14, we'll see how far up the road they are. Alright, just chuck it in standard now. Because you can still actually gain fuel quite decent while you're in standard. So, alright, whoever that was, I just saw a car. I saw a car on the minimap. Come on.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
No, can we see us? Alright, I'm not gonna no, actually, let's look at that. What happened? We just lost it, didn't we? We tried to go through on the grass, lost it on the grass, tried to save it. Ooh. And then Kimmy's hit us. So that's our race over, guys. I'm sorry, like, we were doing relatively well, actually. But obviously in real life you'd have to retire from the race after that point. It's not great for your first race, to be honest, but it's a bit annoying. But anyway, so who's won?
So after a magnificent race, we can now see
hey, Valtteri's won it, beating out Lewis and Max.
A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So where did George Russell finish?
Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day.
Mate, there's been no races.
Who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moves to the top of the table. After
George did get in front of us.
The sport has in store for us next time.
Obviously, because we DNF'd, but
as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
I mean, it's a shame you lose. Like, you don't DNF. Yeah, my throat's hurting a bit now. It's a shame when you like have to retire in your first ever race, because like it's just annoying. Like it's your first ever race as a driver, so like you would expect to be like people would expect like at least finish the race, but yeah, like Mazepin, at least we did do what Nikita Mazepin did. At least we didn't spin it into our first corner. I wish you could see like where you can like all the drivers. That would be pretty good, but I suppose you can see it at the end of the season. Do we put the difficulty down, or nah. Keep the difficulty as it is. Make it realistic. Because I think like at Melbourne what's it called? A Williams could run in 17th. We were in 15th at one point, so it could go in 15th. What are you saying, George? Obviously it's at night, so yeah. There's that to worry about, but it should be fine. Alright, P1. Let's get the truck acclimatization program done, and then that's all we do in practice. Maybe get a few. Actually, no, just do practice. Just do that in practice. Get some R&D points.
Try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score.
Alright, let's put it at Rich Revs then.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
I think they should have the DRS zone in here. Forget the one after the first corner. That's not just no.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together. This is the last lap of the program, final lap of the program.
Thank you, Daniel. Shit. We messed it up. We were doing so well up until that point.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Alright, return to garage. Where are we actually on the standing though? That's the problem. That's the thing. We're P2 actually. Behind Sebastian Vettel. It's probably going to go down quite a bit because the likes of Lewis, Lando, Daniel, Valtteri, Max, Albon and Leclerc, all them, they're going to set their laps, so it's probably going to go down quite a bit. So we've got Sergio Perez, Stroll, all them people, they're going to set their laps. So our time's probably gonna, we're probably gonna have to do another lap, but you never know. We'll just sit here and wait. Alright, Max is obviously beating us out, so we're actually doing pretty well in 11th. Where's George? George is in last, so he's doing Williams things. So P11 though. Not bad. I'll take P11.
Now over the line, let's see our top
Where did George?
George
Probably last. Yeah.
And Max Verstappen. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
I wish you could like make appeal to the race director, like or the stewards, like be like, hey Stewart, I think Latifi, say like Latifi was in it. I think Latifi ran wide, and like abused or went too deep into the corner and abused the track limits or something. I wish you could do that. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, skip to qualifying. Okay. How many how many R&D points have we got now? I don't think we've got much, but it could be enough. Like, we could maybe get. We've actually, to be honest, we've pretty much got upgrades on for all of them. Like, the next race is at Vietnam, and we've got upgrades on for all of the cars. So I'm not too sure. Maybe, like, we've got an upgrade on for pretty much all the departments. I think apart from durability. So we can have a look. I reckon we would have enough. Should we go for it? It would be on before Vietnam. Let's get it. Why not? Alright, qualifying it is. Yeah. Alright. I want session in what tyres we sat on. Softs, that's perfectly fine. That's the best tyre we can have. Flying lap, let's go. Again, the target's to get into Q2. Now my neck's itching, man. Right, we're obviously gonna have to do that bit again, because I'm going to say, oh, you're just making up excuses. No, my foot slipped off the pedal. I slipped off the brake pedal, and I had to, like, brake with, like, a quarter of my foot on the pedal, so. Alright, Charles Leclerc set the fastest lap. Valtteri's having none of it though. What are we gonna get? P4, alright. Alright, obviously we're back to the garage.
Or garage, it's garage.
I don't even know if it's plugged in. It's not. It wasn't even plugged in, man. Alright, so obviously are you
If you want to know specific information,
yeah, stop telling me that. I know it's disconnected.
You can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command.
So obviously we've got to set a new lap. We're currently down in P13. It's not terrible. George is in P16, so he's doing alright. I mean, at this rate, we would be in P2. Both of us would make P2, Q2. But I'm going to set one more lap. Session info, get some new softs on. Go to the track. See if we can go faster. We may have even moved down in that time as well. Still up in P13 though. This is very good so far. Qualifying is done, so this will be our final lap. Down to P14 now. Alright, come on. Can we go faster? We're about 500, half a second green. Now up to 6. So how's that? Where are we at after Q1? 9th. Yeah, Q1, 9th. Mate, a Williams in that would make us Q3. That would make us Q3. Where did George finish? Please, did he get in? He got Nah. Oh, he would have got knocked out. Grosjean knocked him off his knocked him off his perch though. But we're in Q2. See? Now we gotta get Q10. We gotta get P10. So the worst we can finish now the worst we can get now is 15th. 15th would be 15th would be nice. 15th was actually really good. Session info. What's our tyres set? All right. We'll get some. Boom. We're gonna go to track. Out. Get out. Come on. What are we saying? Valtteri's gone fastest. Alright, we were lucky not to spin out there, I'm just saying. Look, flashback, let's go back. Oh, come on. Daniel Ricciardo's gone fastest now. Where are we gonna go? We go P2. I mean, if we imagine if we fraud a Q3. Just imagine. Like, we probably, yeah, we've gone down to 4th now. Need to accelerate the time. No, like, Q10's where you get dropped out. Wait, no way. There's just no way. We've beaten out the Mercedes, we've beaten out Valtteri, the Ferraris, and the McLarens. What? What? We've made Q3. What the actual hell? Oh my good. We're probably gonna have to run on the mediums though. I think, yeah, we're probably running on the mediums now, so that's gonna be a problem, I think, unless we're not. We're running on softs. Okay, softs. All right. Let's go out for a flying lap. If we get any higher than P10, I'm gonna be astonished, honestly. Or it just means those upgrades that we got those aero upgrades we got fitted have paid off. Right, Carlos Sainz has gone fastest. Max has just gone fastest now. Now Albon. Valtteri is now. Where are we going? 5th. I'll take 5th. And that just 5th is amazing. Okay, we dropped down to 8th now. Alright, I'm going to quickly set another lap. Quick. Get out. Come on.
Seconds left in the session.
Right, qualifying's over, so this will be our final lap. No talking.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I think we'll get a penalty if we do that, so... I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make up a second. Alright, just P8 for a Williams. Oh, I've got to go in now as well. I'll just tell him I'll do this race. How have I frauded that? I've frauded P8 in a Williams. Where's George?
Race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Hamilton and Alexander Albon. Goodbye for now then.
Where's... I want to know where George is. He's probably up in like 15th. I reckon... Oh yeah, he was in 17th when he... So it's quite a big gap. Okay, there's just a moth just flying, trying to get in. Bro, you ain't getting in unless you go to that little gap there.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Oh, well, you've actually spoken to me for once, in person, kinda. Appreciate that. Alright. It just depends how long we're gonna be. I will do the race, obviously, but... Actually, I'm gonna let my dad know quick. Yeah, so... I mean, we've just got P... We just...
Set for with the race minutes away from starting. Here's what
Oh
today's
my
grid
Jesus,
rundown looks like.
PA.
Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Sainz.
Do you know what? Sainz has done pretty well.
Falcon, Ricciardo, and Lando Norris. Ocon, Perez, Lance Stroll, and Kvyat, Gasly, Grosjean, George Russell, and Kimi Raikkonen. Magnussen and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid.
P8. No, I know I keep doing it, but... Just what? A two-stop? I mean, you sure? Do you reckon we could... I kind of want to... 45 minutes. You know, car setup. Why don't we go... Right, why don't we do this, Jeff? One, I'm gonna... Oh, we can't... We have to start on the softs, but... Why don't we just go? Let's just revert to the original. We'll have to go with that. I'm next to Leclerc. Right, lean revs. Forgot to do the fuel, but I'm oh my god, what a start! What a start! We're up to P5, boys. Up the inside, get on the brakes. We've just... Yeah, the front runners aren't happy that I'm here. I understand why. Like, alright, sorry Al, sorry Alex. I mean, we've gone up 2 places though. Actually, no, 3, sorry.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Imagine if we fraud a podium somehow. Yeah, Albon is starting to run away from us. That is a problem. But maybe we can catch up.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I'm just saying, Jeff. Jeff tells you that every race, I think. So just imagine telling Kimmy that. He'd be like, shut up, I know what I'm doing. Alright, switch to the inside. Yep, Seb's not going to allow that. But we can get a better run out of the corner. What a move. Cover the inside. Sebastian, you're not getting through there, sunshine. Sorry, lad.
Approaching the pit window.
I'm going to try to break the slipstream. Alright. I'm going to cover off the inside. That'll go back to the racing line. No, 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 Mr. Sebastian Vettel.
Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just creating a massive train, basically. I wasn't paying attention to my fuel, so that's probably why Sebastian hasn't actually overtaken us yet.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight that. I'm just going to let Seb go past. Maybe we can no. It's just no, we're not going to be able to do that.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Gaining. If we keep it in rich, stick with him, and we might be able to get him on the front home straight. Come on.
In this lap, push now.
Nah. Maybe through here.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Right, back down to standard. For now. Yeah, Sebastian's just going to run away now, so... We're coming in on this lap as well. Or do I stay out another lap? If Sebastian goes in, I'm going to stay out. Alright, I'm going to stay out. sure. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo went in, didn't he?
The gap to the car ahead is 8.6 seconds.
Yeah, definitely coming now. I'll be happy if we can get to P15 now. This P15 could be amazing.
Go, go, go.
Great stop, boys. 2.4.
Exit now.
It's a good stop.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Alright. Can I do a pre-session save? Just like, yeah, mid-session save. Save and exit. We'll pick this up later. Alright? Because I have to go in now. I'm not sure when it will do it, but... Let's see. Customers. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rubbish. Alright, anyway. Done the mid-session save. I'll see you guys later. I've got to go in now. So, adios amigos.